Hello friends, today we'll be solving another LeetCode problem called a palindrome number. And what is the palindrome number? If I hover over this text palindrome, you will see an integer is a palindrome and it reads the same forward and backward. Okay, so for example, let's say the one to one. If you read from the left to right or right to left, it sounds the same. Okay, and one to C is not a palindrome. So just read this description. Given an integer x, return x if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. So we have to return Boolean value true or false on the basis of the number if it's a palindrome or not. And what we need to do now, I think we can check the example here. First example is one to one. So it's clearly a palindrome number. So output is two. From it's if you read from left to right or right to left, you will it will sound same. And the another thing which is the important one in negative numbers. Okay, so if you see minus one to one, the output is false. So negative numbers are never be a palindrome number. Okay, so let's start without wasting any time. Let me move this screen to here, screen, and let's start it and check. We need the solution first. What we need here. Uh, I think yes, we will define a class here, but we can define a type here as well. And we will pass the number 1 and 0 to 1. Yeah, I think these are the valid number. And what we need to do for that, I think we will look on every number for that. And send names. Okay, macro. Okay, and we will pass the number. Okay. And what we need to do now, we will create a function here called palindrome. This will return a boolean because we have to return a true or false on the basis of the number. And x will be neither to number. Okay. So as I have mentioned earlier, the negative numbers are not the palindrome numbers. So we just simply need to check if x is less than 0. Then we just simply have to return the false. Also, if there is x is less than 10, it means it's a similarly number. It's also palindrome. We will consider it a palindrome and we will return a true here. So now we have everything here, and what we need to do, we will have to store the x in the original value for the later use because we will compare this original value with the reverse value, and we need a reverse number as well. What else we need to do? Now we have to check if x is less than 0. Then what we need to do, we have to first, I think, let me show you the Rust variant for this, like by using the Rust function. Then we will go for the mathematical algorithm, which we will like digit by digit, we will reverse the number, which is the more recommended way of doing to solve this palindrome number. So first we need to check it with the Rust function. I have to show the Rust function as well, so you guys can have an idea about the there are different Rust functions with which you can solve this problem with the one line. Okay, so first we need to do, we need to convert this as to string. Now we have a string function. So first string function we will use the characters. So we will get all the characters here. Now what we need to do, we have, there is a function called equal and EQ, and with what we need to have to compare this with, we have to again check get every character here, and with what we need to reverse the order. Okay, there's a reverse function for that. So with this simple one line, by using the Rust built-in functions, you can solve this palindrome problem. So let's just test. I think I'm sure this will work. And accidentally put a column here. Let me remove that. Okay, it compiled successfully. Test this. Okay, so 1 to 1 is true and minus 1 to false, which is perfectly fine. 10 is false, not a palindrome. 1 to 3 and 1 is a palindrome. Okay, so our code is going to be perfectly fine. So this is one way of doing the, and by using the Rust function, you can see that with one line you have solved this palindrome. But these are the built-in functions. And I think there is another way of doing this as well. Let me test that as we have converted the S here, and let me check this approach as to factors, and there is a reverse function. Then we have to collect this. So it will reverse all the characters and given the collect will return the string. I think it will be, I'm sure this will be perfectly fine. This will work. Now, what do we have to do? We have S, which is the original string, and we will check this reverse. Okay, and now let me test it. It compiled successfully. Yeah, it's worked perfectly fine as well. Okay, so I have shown you two way of doing this by using the string methods. So you can easily, with the one line, you can solve this palindrome problem. But this is not, I think, a recommended approach because these are the built-in functions. You can use that, but I will show you another way of doing it by using a mathematical algorithm with the help of which we will reverse digit by digit all the numbers. So for that, what we need to first so the original value here, the original variable for the latter use, because we will compare this original with the reverse. Reverse alpha will be 0, and what we will need? We will need a while loop. We will loop until x is 0, and let me check another thing. And there is a mathematical algorithm. Let's do reverse value. First, we need to get the last digit. For the last digit, what we need to do, we will x, and there is a marvelous step. With this, we can always get the last number from any number, like we have passing the I-32. with palindrome function. So we will get the last digit by doing the x modulus 10. Oh, wait a second, this x will be not 0. It should be greater than 0. We will do it. Okay. And if it's 0, then we will terminate this loop. And what else we need to do? So now we got the last digit. Now we need a reverse number for that. So for the first reverse into store it, what we need to do. Here we have the okay. We will multiply this reverse with 10, and we will add in the x modulus, and last step is will be x. We will divide, and we will remove the last element. For that we will divide it by 10, and we will simply compare it with a reverse number, and we are good to go. Let me first test this, and then I will explain each and everything that how this mathematical algorithm works. Okay, okay, boolean found. That we return the reverse number. Boolean is the x value. Okay, we have already the number, but we have defined a mutable, and also we are changing the x value as well. So I think this match boolean. Okay, another problem here we haven't used the now we are good to go. I'm sure this will compile this time. Okay, it's compiled successfully. Now let's test it. So true, false, false, and true. So fine. Now let me explain this mathematical algorithm. So let me make some room here, and I will explain how this works. So the initial values of the x is, let's say, x equal to 4, and the reverse values will be 0. Okay. Now we will check for the first iteration. Let's say, and it's the first iteration. For the first iteration, the x is 1, 2, 3, 4, and now for the iteration we will check for the reverse. Let's say x equal to, we will check x modulus 10. What we need here, we will get the 1, 2, 3, 4 modulus 10. We will get the 4. Okay. So for the first iteration, we got the last digit by using the x modulus 10. With this mathematical algorithm, we have got the last digit. So now we have the last digit. We need to reverse it. Okay. So for the first iteration, the reverse will be what's the reverse value? Reverse value is 0, and we can do that by, and now we will update the values here. So reverse is 0 into 10, which will be, we will get the 0, and for the we will get the 4. Okay. So now the reverse value is 4, and the reverse we have 4 value. For x equal to x divided by 10, here is what's the x value? X value is 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you divide it by 10, you will get a 1, 2, 3. So the last step, the last digit will remove. So this is the first iteration. Now for the iteration second, we will get the modulus 10 equal to, and x is 1, 2, 3, and we will modulus by 10 equal to 3. We will get 3, and we need a reverse number. For the reverse number, we will get the okay, last time what we have 4 into 10, and we will add it to the 3. So we will get 4, 3, and x will be this time. What is the x value? X value is 3, no, not 3. Uh, X is 1, 2, 3, and we will get the 1, 2. Right. So now the for the iteration third, we will check for the x modulus, and we have the 1, 2, and 10 will be 2, and reverse will be what will be a value is 3, and last time it's 4. So I think you will get the idea how this iteration works, how this mathematical formula works. So in the last iteration, we will get the number 0. So x is 0 is greater than 0, the it will be a false. So this loop will gets terminated, and we will return the original equal to reverse value. So now let's test this one more time, and then we will submit this. It's compiled successfully fine, and it's working fine as well. Now what we need to do, we have to let me copy this code, and it paste it here. Okay, and just test it. Okay, cannot assign to any individual argument. Okay, so it's not mutable. Test it again. Okay, so all the cases are accepted. Okay, yes, 1, 2, 3, everything is working perfectly fine. And let me submit this. Okay, submitted. Now we need to do before adding it. What we need to do, and I think there's I haven't added the comment here. which everyone can understand what the problem is. So let me move this screen to here and type it palindrome number. So the problem is palindrome number. The description is this one, and we have the sample here, which we will paste. So example 1 and 2 and 3. Everything is good now. Um, okay, now we can push it. Okay, so the pushed now, and I will add a in the description, so you guys have an idea about how this is solved, or you can solve this on your own on your local machine. You can easily clone it. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care.